TYT Sports, everybody. Ben and Francis with you. Turk and Jerk of the weekend. We do this every Monday. Francis, who's your Turk?
So the Turk is going to be Javier Mascherano and Lionel Messi of Argentina's national squad. Good nature. They donated their prize money to Children's Hospital to try and help kids battle cancer.
Prize money from
the World Cup.
Oh, really?
They got a bit. People don't understand that national players do get paid a lot from their country on that. I don't think people understand it as much, and they got a significant amount. I think it worked out $500,000.
So they made a significant donation.
Yeah, so they donated to a cancer research foundation in hospital. So
you've now made my Turk of the week seem sort of insignificant. Thank you. I'm going to do it to Rory McIlroy's dad.
Yeah.
Rory McIlroy, who made $1.66 million for winning the British Open. We had a whole clip on this earlier. His dad made a bet 10 years ago that he'd win the British Open by the time he was 25. This was the last year. He was 25 now. So he and his friends cleared about $171,000.
Wow.
On a $200 bet, basically.
Yep.
So, which they're not donating to charity, which they are donating to their bank accounts.
Pockets. Yeah.
So, nonetheless, so I just like it. He believed in his son. It's fun. Gambling isn't a big deal there. Again, it seems a little less significant than yours. Maybe your choice was better. But I was impressed by Jerry McIlroy, Rory's
Well, we've
dad.
got to appreciate good betting instincts.
Yeah, we got to appreciate that. That's why. So that's my Turk of the week. Jerk.
So I'm going to actually throw this to the viewers. I want them to decide whether it's a jerk or a Turk. I mean, John Daly has just come out in the Open and just done an unbelievable fashion statement, as he likes to do with some of his trousers that he wears, or pants as you guys call them. Me being a guy that likes to consider myself fashionable.
You guys really, every British guy calls them trousers?
We call them trousers, yeah.
Really?
I think it sounds proper. Nice trousers, mate.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds really proper.
I turned you on,
right.
didn't I?
Yeah, no, and it doesn't turn any girl on, and it's a disaster. Go on.
Yeah, so I want to know whether they think that this fashion statement is worthy of a Turk or a jerk. And I am a guy I like to focus on fashion a lot, but I don't know. I'm torn, so I want to throw it to the viewers.
It's very
ballsy.
Decide. It's very ballsy. First of all, he's the color of John Boehner. He's orange. He's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
His hair is white.
His hair is white.
Yeah, and then there's the outfit and the pants,
exactly.
the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, I mean the SpongeBob pants is a statement alone, but
sorry, SpongeBob square trousers. You may not have understood what I was saying. I just wanted to help you out. Be clear. I like John Daly. You know, sort of, he seems genuinely a free spirit.
Yeah, and he's like the Happy Gilmore of golf. You know, what I mean,
I'd like it if he stopped smoking. I'd like everyone to stop smoking.
Yeah, exactly.
But he is so orange.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. It kind of reminds me a little bit like Donald Trump in like a midlife crisis.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think he's already took one, but.
All right, those a fair call. Not really. It's a jerk of the week just because he's poorly dressed, but it's fun, so it might even be a Turk of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, for my jerk of the week, I'm going to go with Fernando Rodney, and I'm going to preface this by saying I like Fernando Rodney. I don't, you know, as I've said many times on the Turks before you were a part of this, Francis, that, you know, I don't like guys who wear their hats wrong.
Yeah.
I don't like hats off center, and I don't like them uncreased. And take the fucking label off. You just bought it.
Yeah, I hate
right?
that.
So, but it turns out Fernando Rodney, I learned at the All-Star game, wears his hat cocked sort of over his temple because his father kept adjusting the hat when they were playing ball, and his dad was sort of his main coach. And growing up, his dad would always move the hat to keep the sun out of his eyes. So he's honoring his father, which made me love Fernando Rodney. Yeah. So I love that. But he has this thing that we all know, and he sort of takes out the arrow and fires the arrow when he gets a save and the Mariners lock down a win. He came on in the 8th inning Sunday with a 5-4 lead against the Angels. He got out of the 8th inning to preserve the 5-4 lead, and he did the arrow. Well, but there's an inning left to play, and you got to face the meat of the Angels' order in the 9th inning. He said the crowd had been giving him a hard time, so he was doing it to the crowd. But nonetheless, the Angels come back in the 9th inning. He walks Mike Trout, the best player in baseball. Then with Trout running, Pujols doubles down the right field line. Pujols gets to second base, and Pujols, who doesn't hardly ever display any emotion, he fired the arrow. He says now at the Angel dugout, not at Rodney, just relax. You could do it at Rodney. It's okay. The guy, you can't fire an arrow in the 8th inning. Like, there's an inning to play. So, and then the Angels added another run on a Grant Green base hit and won the game 6-5. So Rodney looks like an idiot. Yeah. To Rodney's credit, even though he's the jerk of the week, these tweets from Bob Dutton, who covers the Mariners. Rodney on the arrows by Trout and Pujols. They did. They got emotional maybe. They beat me tonight. That's all it is. That's why they did that. And then he adds, I did that for the fans. His arrow, when I came on, they booed me. It's part of the game. Like everybody, like baseball players, they're all so like they're so proper.
Yeah.
About like, oh God, maybe we've offended. Like, just no. Relax. The guy got emotional. He shouldn't have done it in the 8th inning.
Absolutely.
But the only reason he should have done it is because he might look bad in the 9th.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what
And
happened.
if he'd done it and they won, then he just looks like a guy who's kind of overconfident, but still he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
okay.
could go both ways.
You know, I'm an A's fan. Dennis Eckersley fired guns when he got it, and it was awesome.
But I'm always for players that show a bit of emotion.
I agree.
like
I'm
that.
totally with you. And so it's unusual to see the Angels, and the Angels, the most repugnant team in sports. Everyone agrees. So for me to be on the side of the Angels means they must have done something good. That's the first good thing that any Angel has ever done, as far as I'm concerned.